So hi everyone, we're here with Jess today from Upper Slaughter in the Cotswolds, and they have a great company called the Little Pickle, which is a catering company, and they make their own pickles as well. We're going to have a little tour around Jess's kitchen
Yeah.
and tasting room and have a little interview, so we'll see you in a minute.
So this is our new commercial kitchen, which we secured crowdfunding to be able to fund. Up until this point, we have been working in our own home and making all of our pickles and chutneys and doing all of our wedding catering from our own home kitchen. So now we've able to get this fancy kitchen that we can work in, which, although is still a little small, is perfect for us and what we're doing. So this is our tasting room where we invite couples and their families to come and have a wedding tasting to see what menu they would like for their big wedding day.
As you can see, we've got a very pretty window.
Beautiful window, yeah, and it's a gorgeous day outside. Lovely day to be in the Cotswolds. So we are the Little Pickle, and I am Jess.
And I'm Alex.
And we have been running our own company since October 2014.
And what kind of company exactly are you? Tell us a bit more about that.
So we're a bespoke catering company. We cater for all kinds of events, from weddings to dinner parties for 2 people, birthdays, all that kind of thing. And we also create a range of our own pickles and chutneys, like some of these in front of us just here. And we also hold pop-up dining events occasionally, where we host a dinner at an unusual location for 30 to 40 people and provide them with a tasting menu with paired drinks.
Very nice. So how did you start your business?
Alex?
So we started nearly 4 years ago. Originally it was just myself, and it was just me all on my own. And then Jess joined the team about 6-7 months later, and we've been running it together ever since. We actually met while we were working abroad for a luxury ski company. We were both chefs in their chalets and villas, and we did that for a few years before coming back to the UK and setting up our own company.
We wanted to be our own bosses, so it was time to not work for anyone else.
Exactly. And where do you source your ingredients from? Because that must be a really big part of your business, and quite an important one. So whereabouts do you get all your ingredients from?
So we try and use as much local produce as possible in both our pickle making and also in our catering for weddings and different events. So we use a local veg company called Bramley's, which is just sort of 12 miles from here in Cirencester, and they source from as many local farms and producers as possible, and occasionally we will go directly to a farm if there's something particular, if it's a particular quince supplier, for example, which can be very difficult to get hold of. So that's sort of fruit and veg. And then with our meat and with eggs, we go to local butchers who we know we can trust. Specifically, our main butcher is Lambourne's in Stow-on-the-Wold, and we like them because they buy in whole animals and break down the whole animal, and we can ask them exactly which farm it's come from and sort of when the pig's been dealt with, or sort of whatever animal it might be.
Great, so that's really supporting the farming community as well.
As much as possible, certainly.
And tell us about your pickles. Why have you got such a passion for pickles? How did that start?
Well, it's always been a bit of a passion of mine and Jess's, and especially towards the beginning of our business, we found that a lot of our events and our catering events were predominantly at the weekend, and this was something quite handy for us to do during the week, and it just grew and grew from there, and now it's almost as big as our catering side of our business.
And what have you got on the table? Tell us about what we can see in front of us.
So this is a small cross section of the range we have. We've currently got 15 different products. ranging from sweet jams and marmalades right up to the more savoury piccalillis and chutneys. We also started working with a local distillery, the Cotswold Distillery. They make gins and whiskey, and we have 5 different products using their gin and whiskey, including this very delicious pink grapefruit and gin marmalade.
It's very popular.
Very popular.
Yeah. Gin's, gin's having a moment.
You can get it in your breakfast.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about your business, and where can we find you?
So we've recently moved to a new location. Up until this point, for the last 4 years, we've been doing everything from our home, from our tiny little kitchen. And in September, we secured crowdfunding from a variety of funding from different people. We secured £21,000 to be able to move into our own commercial kitchen, which is where we are today. This is our tasting room for wedding tastings. And so now we're based on a farm property called Manor Farm, near Bourton-on-the-Water, just outside Upper Slaughter. So that's where you can find us. You can buy our pickles online, and also in a selection of shops around the Cotswolds and through Farmpress.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for talking to us. We're going to do a little tour of your facilities
Definitely.
now. And anything else you'd like to add?
Just thanks for coming.